And the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball on the show. Jonathan India digging in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati. The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Ball 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Now at the plate is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Joe.
Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Now pitch on the way. Marcus Semien is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
The 2-1 home.
No, that's low.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Farmer picks it up cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. Next up will be Kyle Farmer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Popped him up. Kirk over to his right. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Aristides Aquino. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Batting 9. The catcher, Tyler.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 3-1. Now this is swung on and foul tip straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Back to the top of the order now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. One and 1. Naquin at second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One strike.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. That misses 2-0.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. First offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesse Winker is retired to start the 3rd. Nicholas Castellanos will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nicholas Castellanos is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. Prior history in this matchup, he has a 3-for-12 line.
Dickerson.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So one away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out to left center. Farmer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next up, Santiago Espinal. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Naquin finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Now into the box, Eugenio Suarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Next to stand in is Kyle Farmer. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Now the designated hitter for the Reds, Aristides Aquino, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Behind 0-2 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. On his way to second is Springer. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Striding in is Bo Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Good effort there to knock it down. Throw over to third here, and that's the second out. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, number 12.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Set to deliver on 2-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Tyler Stevenson worked a walk his first time up. Now pitch on the way.
Nope.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Lifted down the line and left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan India, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Stevenson leads off first with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So now here is Jesse Winker. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Winker in front. 3 balls and a strike. And the count will be full. Count still full. 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Count remains full. Full count still. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On the line, that's a base hit. Stevenson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nicholas Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looking to minimize the damage here. Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Oscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1's the count.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next to bat for Toronto, Corey Dickerson grounded out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over.
Trust me when I tell you know what's up.
Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67.
Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The third baseman, number 7. Eugenio Suarez.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Kyle Farmer. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Now at the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
First offering.
Gurriel.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to hit is Santiago Espinal. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Santiago Espinal becomes out number 2 this inning. George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way.
That's outside.
One and one the count now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
We got 3 balls
Every
and 2
base runner
strikes.
in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
So now to the plate, Jonathan India. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Jesse Winker. Singled home a run in his last time up.
Jesse Winker.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! 1-2.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball 1.
And he goes up the ladder on it, but he lays off 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos.
Count 1-0.
Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there.
Inside, ball
You have
three.
to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin is right there, one down. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
1-1.
This is why the manager
Ball
pencils
one, no
these guys
strike.
in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Nope.
Inside, and he
ball
falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Outside,
That's ball
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bichette, a runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Alejandro Kirk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Line drive to left. Winker is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Pretty efficient game right there. Low scoring, 2-0 game. Well played defensively on both sides. And a couple of runs is all it took in this one.
A 2-0 finish today. The Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game.